right, when you're ready, just could you all come back? I'm going to ask for a volunteer because what I just demonstrated was actually a process of how to dialogue with your own consciousness. It's like learning a language, and so so could I have someone who had 3 vivid images and found it rather easy? Okay, do you want to come up here? Will you bring your chair, or can we just? Oh, here's a chair. Why don't you come up here? Why don't we do it up here and sit here? The Queen of England. But doesn't she look like Mary? Do you remember the Queen story? Okay, I'm going to ask you, without telling you or interpreting, I'm going to ask, I just want you to observe. Okay, what was the first object?
It was a white dove.
Okay, could you speak as the voice of the white dove? I am, in the first person, present tense, I am the white dove.
I am the white dove. And I felt alive. I could feel the beating of my heart. I could feel the softness of my feathers. I could feel that I traveled a long way. I felt very peaceful and alive.
Okay, that's great. Okay, and then the second image?
The second image, it turned into a flame, and as the flame got bigger, it turned into like blue and magenta flames. Okay. And I felt cool and hot at the same time. And I felt a lot of energy. I felt a lot of pulsing. Just movement, flexibility, movement.
Flexibility and movement, okay. And I'm going to ask you for the third object.
The third object, it turned into this flower, and it was like a flower with real pointy petals. And they were white-tipped, but on the inside it was like a blue-violet on the inside of the flower, and it was growing. And once again, I just felt like it was reaching to the sky.
Okay. Now, these are metaphors, and the unconscious and the deeper levels of consciousness communicates in a metaphor. It's like you shifting to the right-hand side of the brain, because there are some concepts that you cannot describe in a linear way, like love. Love is very complex, and it's very dimensional. And so the metaphors here are very dimensional, and they have a language where if you get into it, you actually have a sense of what this is all about. So what I'm telling you is that you just communicated to me, and you gave me an autobiographical statement of who you are. Okay? Okay. When you were the dove, you were at peace, weren't you? Okay. This is what I hear. I'm sorry, what is your name?
It's Basha.
Basha. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Basha. God, it's...
My last name is Christ.
Really? Oh, boy. Oh, don't Basha her, Christ. Wow. Okay. This is what I hear about who you are. Who you are. And what I hear is that you have come to a place of great liberation. I would say great liberation. In other words, there's a freedom of exploring all possibilities. No direction is closed off to you. That you have this capacity to have your work in the ground, but you also have the possibility of rising to a different consciousness of operation, so that you expand your horizons. And that's what I see as who you are. But at the same time, there's another part of you that is extremely passionate and enduring and that is sustaining. And it's really the fire of who you are. So there is that dichotomy of you telling me, I am someone who has come to a place where I'm not only liberated, but there is a peaceful abidance. about what I have experienced. I have come to a peaceful abidance to who I am. But at the same time, there's a yearning, there's a fire, and there's a capacity to reach out energetically in a very large way. And your third object is saying, here I am also grounded, but yet my direction that I really grow is really towards the heaven. And I am really a co-creator, and I am coming back to a real natural essence of myself where I do not have to be effort. I don't have to make things effortful. And rather, it's more like once I am grounded and when I know where my source of energy comes from, it's not only from within myself, but I'm also inspired to reach new heights in terms of my awareness. This is what I'm all about.
Ooh, I like me.
I don't know, Basha. Is this Basha? Okay. Now, if this is Basha, so isn't her resiliency to whatever comes into her life based on this awareness? It's like you're saying, as the dove, as all these three elements, there's no one that can contain me. No one can contain me. And not only that, there's nothing. I'm undaunting. You think that you can constrict me, but my spirit transcends all of that. Isn't that true, Basha?
Yes, we had 2 ex-husbands.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now we know where the fire was invested in. They got burned out. You're quite a woman. This is a woman who goes beyond I shall survive. I shall survive. Not only survive, but I will make myself known by my presence. And watch out, because I am one of integrity and awareness, and no one fools around with me. Okay. I gave you the short version because of our time. I only have 5 minutes. But I just wanted to show you these 3 symbols are of the essence of who. This is her primal essence. If you know who your primal essence is, you become unshakable. Not only that, you're resilient because, all our commercialism is about buying into other people's truth. Like, buy this car, buy this perfume, buy this clothes, have this brand, you'll be more sexy, you'll be more powerful. Everything is telling you you need these other things. But in truth, when you come to who you are, you don't buy it. Because who you are lies from the really the common ground of spirit. Isn't that true? Yeah. So I know, but that was your journey. Your journey was to discover that you can be of this world, but you can also not have to be caught up. And you were caught up, and you probably had hard lessons with and everything else. But damn it, you're here. You're here. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, you're very welcome. Does anyone want to date her? Stay around too late. She's a woman to be reckoned. Thank you very much, Basha. That was